Actually a video. Um, this one is this one's a little bit tricky. So I was on a panel. I was on Links Live, and this guy was talking to Kay, and he was pro-life, but he had like a scenario that basically was, I guess, like, okay, is it okay to kill, like, anybody, right? This scenario, right? He said, what if your captors, you were held captive, and basically, right, it's kind of basically a test of life of the mother, right? And your mother, and you had your child there, right? And the captor said, oh, we'll let you go if you kill the child. I think the answer as a pro-lifer is very easy to answer this question. The answer is no, you can't kill them. The whole point of pro-life is not killing somebody for your own benefit or your own ease. Now, it's of course a very difficult question. There's a difference between what we would do and what we should do. Now, I think people in that scenario, right, we probably, I mean, that scenario, I mean, you would kill your own child. You're just a monster. Like, seriously. But the whole point is, it's kind of like Christianity, right? Christianity has a standard that we want to reach. Like, for example, like God. There's a standard, even if you aren't Christian, because somebody asked me this question, is it fair for God to give this standard, right? Even if you aren't a Christian, right? There is a standard in its perfection, but nobody else wants to reach it, right? Nobody can reach it. Now, of course, pro-choicers have no morals, they have no standards, but there is actually a standard that we're trying to reach. It's basically impossible, right? So, when it comes to that, would you kill your own child to save your own life in a capitalist scenario? The answer is obviously not. What kind of question is that? To make your life easier. The whole point of pro-life is not to kill people to make your life easier. That's the whole point. The whole point of being pro-life. So, that scenario it's obviously no. And we asked another question, what if you lose your child? Or you lose somebody else's child? The answer is still no. Now, obviously, somebody else's child, you'd have some type of... You'd obviously have a different answer. You would have a different, knee-jerk reaction. But if it was somebody else's child, I'm still going to say no. Right? And then the guy changed the question into, okay, what if they were raping you non-stop? The answer is still no. Like, if you want me to kill them so they can stop raping me, the answer is no. Because another question I wanted to ask is, okay, what if you took it around? What if you had to rape 10 babies? The captors say, hey, we want you to keep raping these 10 babies, then we'll let you go. Or they want you to rape these 10 babies, or they'll kill you. Are you gonna do that? The answer is no. Okay, you can kill me. I'm not going to do that ever to a baby. You can just kill me, right? That's the whole point of being pro-life, is to not kill people for your own benefit and your own ease. That's kind of what it means to be pro. That's the whole point of pro-life. Now, some people may give that exception, but I'm not. And really, I might make a video on this, but I have no qualm making a woman sacrifice her life for her child. What mother wouldn't sacrifice their lives for their child? You mean to tell me a parent wouldn't do anything for their child? That's a no-brainer. But then Kay gave a scenario. His scenario was, what if somebody, let's just say somebody exists, and their existence has the same effects as pregnancy, and they basically like they give you like morning sickness and insomnia, right? Let's say their existence is tied to yours, right? The pregnancy. Is it okay for you to kill them? The first scenario is it okay to make your life easier? The answer is obviously not. Again, if you say it's okay, and I think he even admitted at special pleadings, right? If you say it's okay, that leads to a pro-choice conclusion. In that answer, actually, it's analogous to pregnancy, right? But actually, it's a worse version of pregnancy, because in pregnancy, a vast majority of cases, it's not cause of being come into existence, and let's also keep in mind, right? The being is only reliant on you for 9 months, okay, 10 months, and then it ends, right? Whereas they never stipulated how long that would last in that scenario. They never mentioned that. So that would actually give pregnancy, it's a worse version of pregnancy, because again, vast majority of cases, you causes being to be in existence, whereas in, pregnancy, it's temporary. Pregnancy is temporary. Because that's the whole point about, like, I would say, like, my argument, right, would be about, what something to do for another video, would be about justice, right? I was clearly inside. Right? You mean to tell me you're gonna kill somebody for just existing? That's obviously absurd. It's obviously absurd. Just to kill somebody just for existing. That's obviously a no. Somehow we lost it. So the answer is obviously not. And we could just test it. Is this some type of threshold? Is it okay to kill some? Like, for example, let's say your existence, right? Let's say you had to kill all black people in order to stop morning sickness. Is that okay? The answer is obviously not. No.
Here we go.
Like, let's say the effects was the same. You had to kill all black people. The answer is obviously not. Like, that's obviously absurd. So that's the whole point of pro-life. Like, let's just say in this scenario, right? You had to kill all black people, right? The effects, it has the same effects as pregnancy. And for you to stop, you have to kill all black people. Are you gonna do it? The answer is obviously not. Like, that's a no-brainer. You gotta be out of here. You have to kill you have to kill an entire ethnicity to stop it. The answer is no. Now, the question, what about the life of the mother? For me, I'm gonna say no. Like, again, okay, in self-defense, that's one thing. But if somebody just exists and you're killing them, so you can live, that's gonna be a no for me. That's gonna be a no. And again, there's a difference between would you do something, should you do something. The answer is, like, that's literally defeats the whole pro-life point. Are you gonna kill somebody to make your life, basically, to benefit your own life? And yeah, save your life, especially, right? If somebody just exists, and they're not doing anything, not only that, they don't even know you exist. This is literally tied to pregnancy. This is like a one-for-one to pregnancy. The only difference is that it's temporary. The answer is obviously not. No. If my existence is causing you, like, pain and stuff, and you want to kill me, the answer is absolutely not. Like, don't do that. And you have to kill me to make your life easier. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna die so you can live. And I know some people would say vice versa, but the whole point about pro-life is not killing people. That's kind of the whole point of being pro-life is not killing people. So that's my point there. I should have probably articulated my point a little bit better, but yeah, that's that video.